Hello and welcome back to the couch. We saved you a seat. My name is Luke and this is.
Hi, my name is Hank.
And we're checking out Andor Season 2, Episode 1. And we're going to be reacting to it. Now, I'm a massive Star Wars fan. Not the most, not the highest amount of fandom, but love the original three. Rogue One is my favorite new Star Wars, Disney Star Wars content. I don't think it's all that close either. I think Rogue One is probably my favorite. And the season one was pretty good. Really super enjoyed that content. Hank, what do you think?
Yeah, definitely a big fan of the newer content when they're coming to Rogue One and Andor season one was also a great hit to me. We're bringing to light the different side of we always see Jedi's lightsabers all that. This brings the light to that backdoor rebel side of the story, that the grit of Star Wars.
Yeah, when whomever who, however this came together was really thoughtful, right? Because we watched episodes 4, 5, and 6, and then we come back to Rogue One much later on, and it was a complete film. But we still have questions about multiple characters. FYI, we're going to mispronounce the names of the characters because that's what we do. We do that sometimes, but we're just kind of thrilled to jump into this, and I'd like to go ahead and get started. Hank, you want to get started?
Let's get after it.
All right, so we're gonna go in three, two, one. Lucasfilm presents. I kind of like this intro too. It's kind of awesome.
I do like that of it.
Oh, okay. 1 year later. BBY4. Oh, buddy, I think this set is practical. Like, I don't think there's any CGI on this set. I think they actually built that TIE fighter.
Oh yeah, 100%.
100%. 100%. Looks really cool too. I love the costumes. I love the costumes. In the previews, we've already seen that like Cassian is gonna steal this thing. I wasn't sure when it was gonna happen.
A lot bigger on the inside.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It's kind of like the Doctor Who ship, the TARDIS. It's like she's testing things.
Yeah. Green, 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 green.
Mm-hmm. Making sure all the power. So, oh, she's questioning a decision here. She puts her iPad away. Yep.
Super iPad.
Yeah. Well, the way technology's going, that's just an iPad. All right. How do you think that's pronounced? Sinar? Sinar? Sinar?
We're here on Sinar.
Okay. I believe this is going to be Cassian Andor. And
to look at you, I didn't see anything.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay.
yeah, so he's already like deep into the spy work now. Like he's doing missions by himself, full on.
Keeps us awake.
That's cool.
It's gonna be fine.
A year later.
Yeah.
Coming back here.
Which means he was captured on BBY5?
4.
I've had
But I don't think he was captured. I think this.
That must sound
The last
strange.
season.
No,
Oh,
not
yeah.
at all.
Now everything changes.
You're very brave.
Yeah,
Because
she's gonna get into crazy trouble
My
if
hand's
this TIE
shaking.
fighter just disappears and she's the last one to check. Yeah, he's at this point he's not that far from the Rogue One character that we met, right? Like in terms of personality, and he might not be as ruthless yet. You know what I mean? Not as rough, but he's pretty close. Do you remember the password, Hank? Because I don't.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope, I do not. Always somebody watching. Droids out here.
Man. Ended that man's whole career. Goodbye, droid.
Or Astro Droid. Never stood a chance. So it's a people carrier. That's fitting.
Yeah, I think I think it'll fit a few people. You know what I mean? Like couple, you know.
There's no chair.
Like if you're flying long distances, you'd need somebody else to take your spot.
Yeah.
Here's your chair.
The ship would also, the planet would be, controls would recognize that the ship is.
Vulcan cannons. What do you think? The ship would what? Recognize what?
The people on the planet on the base would recognize it.
Oh yeah, he would need to do this in under a minute. Here we go. Do you see that? It was broadcasting a hologram.
Yep.
Oh yeah. First rule of aeronautics, right? You pull back on the throttle for it to go forward. Is that right?
Yep. The fly's kind of similar to a.
Yeah, dude.
So much for that set.
He's tearing that place up. I love that it's blinking red to symbolize evil. Also, alert. But uh-oh. Here he goes. I'm going to tell you what. I could watch stormtroopers getting wiped out all day.
All day. All day.
All day.
Especially by a big old cannon like that.
No doubt. This one asshole. Ooh, good job.
And you missed.
Just trying to
Oh,
reload.
he does not drop a depth charge on the. Oh, okay.
Oh, overheating?
Ooh.
Ooh, he vaporized
Hollow
that cat.
purple.
Hollow purple for sure. Low bridge.
Got him.
Better go. Zoosh.
Ooh.
Thank God he made it.
Back to pod racing, I guess.
That's right. He better get into hyperspace, though. They're going to chase his ass down. Yeah, that's what it does sound like. It should sound like. Back on the ranch.
Which room do you want? The left room or the right room?
Man, there's nothing like a hammock outside on a nice day. Not a lie. Sleeping in a hammock at night's the best as long as there's no bugs.
No bugs, that's crucial.
Crucial. It's a cool little apartment, though.
It's a spaceship.
It's no moon. That's for sure.
This is to reference a bunch of other stuff in other shows.
Oh, yeah. We're only going to reference other stuff in other shows, by the way. Who are you? Just walking around someone's home?
You know, they want to pick a creepy actor. Yeah, they got a good guy to do it.
Yeah, no doubt. God, my ear hurts. Sorry.
Bix, wake up. Hey, shh. Bix, listen.
She deserves to have this PTSD,
You're okay.
too.
You're okay.
Chandrilla. The Mothma estate. Oh, my gosh.
Real house. Not if you don't do what I say.
Yeah, so I think her daughter was getting married at a pretty young age. It's part of their whole, like, thing.
Yeah, matriarch system.
Stop.
Just their entire system.
You can look now.
And they get married pretty young. Like, Mon Mothma got you married pretty young, I think. So,
their system.
Yeah, it's just how
To
they
the
roll.
wedding to get her out of the house.
Here comes the party.
Perrin, my favourite nephew.
Oh no, my favourite reprobate. How are you?
Oh, praise not. What a glorious time
Good
to
stuff.
be. So good to see you. Looking younger
world is
every
that?
season. Oh, how effortlessly you lie. And my dear boy. I feel you lacking, yes.
Governor Cloven has a new ship.
That's a heck of a suit. I kind of want a suit like that guy.
I was going to say they're
You lost them nice.
getting to see this side of Star Wars universe is always
More
epic.
parking problems.
Oh yeah, it's really
Governor's
cool.
ego apparently won't fit into our lot.
Is this about his new ship?
He's your friend, darling. You and us can sort it out.
Always about some ship with you, man.
That's what I'm saying. It's always about someone else's car. Look at her. I love that. I love how she transitioned from being like in character to like being so concerned she can barely stand it.
Yep.
And I love that she's in episode 3 as Mon Mothma, the actress.
Yeah.
Look at this tracking shot. This is all one shot.
Yeah, all one shot for sure.
It's really cool.
Morning.
I wonder if they found a castle to do this in, or did they build it?
That's a good question. It looks really cool. Sometimes when they do these shows, everything is in focus
Hey.
all the time, and I'm glad they did that on
Spoiled
purpose.
at
That
the moment.
things in the background aren't in focus.
If not now, when, right?
I suppose. We're having lunch on the terrace. You'll see for yourself.
Mon, I was hoping for a chance to speak.
Uh-oh.
I'm afraid I'm a bit of a blur right now. But I know you left word. I saw your message. It's just, that's quite the production.
You tell somebody, Hank, you're a bit of a
Is there
blur
something
if they
urgent?
want to talk to you. See how that goes.
No. Just looking to catch up.
Oh,
I'll
yes.
find you later.
Well, something to look forward to.
It's always money with that dude, for sure. Always money.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you. That's the last one.
And so now her face transitioned from super concerned to kind of
Listen.
curious.
Yeah, you found me.
She's a
What are
great
you doing
actress.
here?
I'm afraid that's a secret.
He's excellent too. I'm afraid that's funny.
Hey.
He's a
All
spy.
right, no.
They'll
This-
get it out of him.
This is how rich people talk, Hank.
Mm-hmm.
What's he doing here? He's with Skulden. For what? Apparently it's a secret.
Her eyes are so blue.
Mm-hmm.
Cassian.
The team at Sinar confirmed he got away clean.
That's it.
Oh, it's Sinar. That's how they say it.
There was a pulse code, not a conversation.
We should have heard from him by now.
I can't transmit from here, Luthen. I told you when we landed. That's off the table. There's already a crowd at the docking platform. We're naked here. There's nowhere to hide a signal.
Keep listening.
Back on the ranch. Is it Mina Rao or Ray? You think, Hank?
Mina Rayu.
Ew. Aw, he's got a little girlfriend.
You better pull it together.
You just be normal.
She seems awfully determined.
Please.
It's a long walk from the silos.
That's because her mother doesn't like me coming around.
Why?
We're toolies.
You know, I'm confident. Don't know if I can wear a corduroy shirt.
Yeah, I'm not that confident either.
Hello, B-Lab.
And I'd be damned if I work in it.
Work in a
Hi.
corduroy.
You've been out here so
Armpit
long.
starts a
without
fire.
water.
Oh, yeah.
What a lovely surprise. Will was just telling me how thirsty he is.
He's, I'm just going to say it. Because we got new fans here.
What is
I've
it?
done some performing and
I'm not
acting.
sure.
He's not the best
What's he
actor.
doing?
That dude.
Have you seen
He's
him
a
before?
little wooden. Just a little
Maybe
bit.
once when I was little. My father will know. Well, it's not as cold as it was.
Can't really get on the way up.
Yeah. There's zero chance she makes it through this series alive, Hank. And that stinks.
Yeah, she's not in the future. Yeah.
That stinks. His 5 o'clock shadow is almost as good as mine.
That would have a tracker in it. That would have.
Yeah, that's why I think he's landing it like there's nowhere to land, right? He's just landing in a random spot, right?
We need to turn off the energy signal
As soon as possible. Yeah.
Now we play the waiting game.
All right. Well, he's either meeting someone to pass it off to someone else, and take it somewhere else, or yeah, that's all I got. I bet he's just meeting somewhere to pass it off to somebody else. You know what I mean?
Because he's not really a pilot.
Well, it's his job to steal. Like, he's a spy. It's his job to steal it.
Yep.
It's not his job to do anything else.
Deliberate.
Yeah.
Porco!
Well, it sounds like he's meeting someone that he knows.
You lead your ship where you have cover.
Yeah, right.
That's spy work.
That ship's been there for a minute, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Porco! You can stop right there.
Uh-oh.
You got 15 blasters pointed at you right now. Don't tell him that.
Oh, they think he's an Imperial.
He's surrounded. He needs to know it.
The number? The actual number?
Are you kidding?
You are talking to the enemy.
I knew you would do this.
These guys are so stupid.
Pilot.
These guys are so stupid already.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna put a bolt through you. Toss the blaster and get on the ground.
They're dealing with some numbskulls right now.
Yep.
Yeah. Those guys would be easy to kill in video games.
I was gonna say,
No
wow,
notes.
we'll talk about a bad squad of PUBG or
No
Call of Duty.
record.
The Malthine
None of
divide.
you were
Oh,
here.
okay.
Nobody puts this in their calendar.
Nobody puts this in that
All
calendar.
service and transport droids will be data wiped once we're done.
The two at the front left there had a few too many sips of their drink, I think.
Your colleagues,
I'll say.
superiors, if they're not in this room, they're not cleared for the project.
Ooh, a project.
Colonel Yulon,
Death Star?
Governor Tarkin, all senior commanders will be notified by the Emperor
Man,
at the time of his choosing.
they both look like really mean
No.
professors.
The group in this room is
They smell the
of
bad
this
smoke.
moment the tightest of closed circles. Any security violation will be brought to the Emperor's personal attention.
He's so good in Rogue One. Hey, do you want a cape?
No.
Dude,
I like
capes
that,
are so cool.
especially-
I want a cape. I wish it was like okay to have capes.
Edna Mode says no capes.
Chances are, if you've heard that sound
Staring at
before,
her
you've
mole.
been to the
It's not
Great
her
Valleys
fault.
of
That's just what I
Gorman.
looked at.
But it's a sure thing no matter where you are in the galaxy.
Stand back
You've
of
had
you.
your eye on something made of Gorman twill. Elegance and durability.
What?
Available in all weights and weaves. The Gorman mark of excellence is known everywhere as the standard of luxury
Why is
and
this a
quality.
secret?
But where does this magic begin? Propolis.
What's going on?
Gorman pride is a term you'll often hear, and it will only take you a few hours on the ground to understand the source
Thank
of that
you.
term.
The Gorman Spiders sounds like a high school
Gorman
team. High school football team.
is of great interest to the Empire.
What happened to my ship? It's ruined. Hold him. Get his feet. Where's Porco? Shut up. Tell me what's going on here. Somebody him. Oh.
Jesus.
No.
Who are you? Who is he? He's an impy pilot. Let's do this, please. Then do it. Let's see. Right, we're waiting. Let me know when you're done.
I'm here to meet a friend. Where is he?
We ask the questions. Wow. Big move. Now you can ask him who he is. Maybe I'll get an answer.
That's a stolen ship. There was another pilot here waiting to take it forward.
Oh, there you go.
Stolen for who?
For the rebellion.
Who's rebelling?
Where's the pilot I'm supposed to meet? Where is he?
Your friend was not friendly. He took a shot at us. Tried to make a run for it. Big mistake.
He's lying anyway. This guy's a test pilot.
Jeez.
I doubt access to stable, unlimited power will transform the galactic economy and solidify imperial authority.
So this is going to take us
And
into
it turns
Jeddah,
out
for sure.
Spiders are not the most unique thing in Gorman.
Yeah.
There's a mineral underground. Doctor?
Deep substrate foliated calcite.
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 Since then, you've been selected to help plan for that possibility.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's going to have to do with Jeddah at some point.
What do you think? Can you fly it?
I don't know. It's all new.
He can fly it.
So
we need all the room we can get. Do the math. We don't all fit.
Uh-oh.
Is there anything to eat in there?
No! The calcite extraction, I'm assuming it's an invasive process.
It would present stark challenges to the local population.
Meaning what?
The extent of our withdrawal may render the planet unstable. It's gouge mining. There would be stress on the planet's core.
Ooh.
There is a risk of total collapse.
9 cities. 800,000 Gormans.
Relocation would be ideal, but we need to plan for alternatives, all of which will require preparation.
Gorman is neither obscure nor without political power. They will not go quiet.
Which
There you
is exactly why you're here.
If Rika says she can fly it, she can fly.
So essentially, they're trying to get
I don't hear you saying that.
both the
confusing.
the
He's got a
silk
teacher. Why would you
and
do that?
the mineral
If he
without
does it, we'll kill him.
screwing over the planet, right?
Yeah.
You'd never make it.
Alone? No way. But the two of us, we could be out of here by now.
Oh.
We can't teach her if he's dead. Everything with you is negative.
Killing the only pilot we have?
We gotta have one of them. She just needs a little time. How long will it take?
And where do we go?
So what is it?
We can't stay here.
Do they really trust you? Or they just think you're stupid?
Man, he's so good.
You know, I don't need an excuse to hit you.
I get it. 2 days, no food. Makes everyone cranky, right?
How do you know how long we've been here?
You were not here 3 days ago when I left.
Yeah, this is pretty good.
Still have the same problem.
He's right.
Who goes and who stays?
We make trips. And who goes first? There it is. Right there. There's our real problem.
Me.
Lack of trust.
Your brother dumped us here and ran away, and you want to talk about trust?
He went back for survivors.
Nobody believes that.
Rika, Neek, Nazy, Raoul. But we know what really happened.
Maya Pay. You're the Maya Pay Brigade.
What?
There you go.
What did you tell him? This is on you.
Brad.
What's the rub? We can see we're stuck.
I know Maya.
Maya's dead.
According to you, he's the
Because
alien
I
you
was
saw.
trying to save her. We got ambushed. We lost 6 ships, 40 fighters.
My brother was the only
Your
one
brother
that
ran away.
How do you know Maya?
She was a customer. We've been supplying you along the way. Argue all you want. But we're all part of the same rebellion.
Your friend was hostile.
He was on a mission. We're stealing an Imperial test ship.
For who? Who are you with?
I'm not telling you that.
Who told you?
Yeah, well, you should be more careful.
Uh-oh.
You stupid jerk.
No.
Uh-oh.
Here to gloss over any difficulties. The suppression of Gorman is not a decision to be taken lightly.
Yeah, obviously.
This is not our first meeting on the subject. D. Shambo, Nisus Osar will be our partners from the Ministry of Enlightenment, gentlemen.
Thank you, Director.
Only two that already drink their drink.
Oh, yeah.
Some of what you're thinking
Can't be
about
trusted.
Gormans at this very moment exists because we put it there.
Hasn't there always been something slightly arrogant about the Gore? Oh, we all feel it. What is
You know what I miss is the
last year when the shipping lanes had to be shut
sideburns.
down. How hard would it have been to simply allow the Imperial inspections that most other planets welcome?
Didn't it seem as if the Gore were doing what they always do? Putting themselves first. Did a dedicated Imperial naval inspector really have to die to protect Gorman pride?
We did that.
God.
We made the story, we shaped it, we blew it up, we decided when it was over. With the right ideas, planted in the right markets, in the right sequence, we can now weaponize this galactic opinion.
No, we love the spiders. Oh, it's an image we can build on. Aggressive, unpleasant, keeping to themselves. Is it just coincidence that the Gorman personality seems so in tune with these creatures? The secrecy, the overcharging, mocking Imperial protocols, laughing at us.
Okay. We get the idea.
Yeah, they're stupid. Those two guys are dumb, Hank. They're middle management in big business. You know, when you meet people and you're like, how did you get your job?
Food and water out there somewhere.
That's those guys.
Beast out there.
To learn how to fly this plane. She's not.
So who's really in charge here?
Jeez.
Won't be any animals now.
It looks.
Is everyone okay? Yeah.
Why not have a plague? Or stage some natural disaster?
That'd motivate them to leave the place of their own accord.
We've actually gamed that out. It gets unpredictable very quickly.
We're building a new armory in Palmo.
Oh, do you hear that?
We're starting tomorrow.
There's going to be weapons there on Garmin.
You have a plan already. You had it before I finish speaking. I want your assessment.
Propaganda will only get you so far.
Thank you.
You need a radical insurgency you can count on.
Count on for what?
You need Gorman rebels you can depend on to do the wrong thing.
You need someone to know they can fail.
Right. Like, you need them to have an uprising. The planet people need an uprising that are gonna fail at the uprising, so the Imperials can take over. And so I'll be interested to see if the Imperials get these goofy dudes that are on the planet with Cassian to do the job.
I was waiting.
Right.
Here I am. Doing enough for you. Peter Cassian.
He'll be back soon.
If they're checking visas, we have a problem.
He knows that.
It's gonna be fine. No one here's about to let anything happen to you.
We'll know more tomorrow.
Gosh.
Nothing from Cassian. I'll have a listen.
Look at the picture. Do you see that?
Yep.
Let me hear you.
Oh, no.
Cassian? Nothing from Porco.
I've been down there scrubbing frequencies all day.
We know Cassian got off Sinai. We know Porco's waiting. What are we looking at?
I'm looking for a drink. The monitor's on. Hope for the best.
That's the right, by the way, that's the right way to treat this. Let the spy be a spy.
Yep.
There's literally nothing you can do, and you're not tied to them at all.
You don't want to look tied to them either.
Right.
The mix between robes and suits.
Mm-hmm.
Leader won't be easy.
No best.
Is he tough enough?
Not by half. I'll either learn or be led. Well, I wish him luck.
Well, it's a proud tradition in our family. We've all treasured our naval service.
Where are you stationed? I've been training on Steerguard, but we're all being transferred now.
Really? Where's everyone going?
Oh, Oh, spy work.
Ooh.
You think they're getting transferred to the spider planet?
Potentially.
Just two single women surveying the prospects.
Blue is clearly her color.
Yeah, no doubt.
Be serious.
She could pull off anything, though. I mean, she's a beautiful person.
I'm overly sensitive.
Huh.
It's been a rough few days.
What's that?
Is everything all right?
I've had some business go sour. Things have gone to a head.
I'm sorry.
I'm hoping to stay the weekend, but we'll see.
Is Marnie joining you?
We're living apart at the moment.
Uh-oh.
I'm surprised you haven't heard.
So they're like, they have some sort of romantic
So
situation,
much for
right?
the
Like there's a situation around
Gossiping
them, right? Hank?
beauties of Shenandoah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't know the exact situation, but
It's a recent development. And it's not what I wanted to talk to you about. I know you said you got my message. I was hoping we could discuss the foundation.
ooh, the foundation. Oh, I love that she's gonna go get to be a mom here.
Rita.
You know what I mean? Like, there's so many things happening in this during this wedding that she has to keep a hold of, and a lot of them carry so much weight.
What's happened?
And she's still taking care of her daughter. It's kind of awesome.
He's a child.
Yeah, no doubt. He's a dude.
Tell me. What happened?
He won't hold my hand. I keep trying and he keeps pushing me away.
Oh no. Gotta hold her hand.
I'm sorry.
Back in the jungle.
Come on.
Look at him. He's like,
You're not even good at that.
oh. Oh, Jesus Christ. If you're Cassian, why didn't you run to your ship? You know what I mean? Right.
That just sort of all of a sudden ended.
That's the end of the
Did
episode.
not
Yeah. That's Star Wars, baby.
Man.
That's Star Wars. Yeah, so that's the end of the first episode. I'm really happy they released all three back to back to back, because I don't know that I could have
ended with that.
I need to watch
ending.
the next one already.
Yep.
But no.
I'm sort of already hooked.
Well, I think, like I said before, my prediction for the future is that this group that's with Cassian is going to go to the Spider Planet to be the goofy rebels who, are going to screw up.
Are bad at it, yeah. Potentially.
Why else
I
would
could see
she
that.
say that out loud and not? It's interesting. Like I said, Jeddah from Rogue One is where they go to get the Kyber crystals, which are that power the Death Star.
Yep.
And so they were already getting parts for the Death Star on the prison.
And the first one, yeah, they were building parts.
Right,
They were putting
right. So
cogs together basically for it.
So stealing this TIE fighter, a secret weapon of the Imperials, is just a part. And like you said, or like they were talking about there, they re-hinted at, in case you forgot, there are factions of rebels all over. And one of the things Lucian is trying to do is combine them.
Yeah.
Provide a singular force to take on the Imperials, as well as Mon Mothma. So this is just the beginning. How many more episodes are there? There's 12 episodes, so there's 11 more to go. 3 of them dropped today.
Dropped Tuesday.
And so we got 2 more. Got 2 more episodes.
And these are hour long or 45 minutes?
Yeah. So that was about 7 minutes. Yeah, that's about 40. That was about 45 minutes. Right at 45 minutes. But yeah, I mean, you're in, right? Good Star Wars.
Yeah. They didn't have to use a whole lot of over the top scenes. The The first scene they did that was sort of over the top was definitely instantly destroyed in the first few minutes there. So
Yeah.
um, definitely getting to see how much nicer the Empire builds stuff compared to what the Rebels attempt to produce with the scraps that they're left with, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Good to see.
It's funny.
Both sides of the coin.
It's funny that we're watching this and reacting to this today because I just started rewatching Code Geass, and Code Geass is a similar
along the same line
occupation. There's rebels. They come together into one faction under one name. Similar situation, and it's so funny to see. Like you're talking about the rebels being so discombobulated and not having the resources, and it kind of takes a singular person, a singular focus to do those. Yeah, I'm excited to see what happens here. From some of the promotional material, we saw the Spider Planet being invaded by stormtroopers. Like from the 60s style introduction video that he played, that Krennic played. And so we'll see. I'm curious with the dropping three episodes. If this is like the first 3 episodes are a miniature movie, the second 3 episodes miniature movie, right? You're really getting like
3 hours at a time. Yeah.
Well, yeah, 45 minutes times 3, so it's really like 2. It's really like 2 hours.
Two and a half hours.
Yeah. Of basically movies where Cassian Andor is, as well as the rest of the Empire, trying to figure it out. Like I said, Cassian is exactly
that ending definitely sort of, I would say, crept up on us. It was, we're watching along, and all of a sudden that happened. It was like boom, credits. It's like okay, so I could definitely see what you mean by it being a 3-part movie where it's separated per episode to be one movie per release set. So I like it for sure. Definitely got me hooked.
Do you think so? It's still, it's still great Star Wars content.
And carrying it on from the first season. I mean, a lot of these other shows we've watched, you can tell the production quality jumps from season to season. I would say this is the exact same production quality. Great, like you said earlier, great music, great set design.
Well, like
the continuous shots with Mothma, just
right.
They're doing quality work for sure.
The guy Tony Gilroy who wrote it is he's famous for these kinds of things. He's incredible, actually, Tony Gilroy. As we look at this, Gilroy. He is the one who did Michael Clayton, Born Legacy, Andor. He's Rogue One, Duplicity. He's really just he knows how to do tense dialogue, tense drama, some good action, some quality action. He gets it. He understands. He understands what a good, mature viewer wants to see, and it's cool that they broke up some of the pretty serious moments with a little bit of goofiness. Some
definitely agree with you. Let's bring back sideburns, gentlemen.
Yeah, what are we doing? Like
let's bring them back.
Sideburns. Let's have everybody.
Got the sideburns. Everybody bring it back. I don't know about the mustache. Mustache is not for everybody.
Mustache is not
sideburns.
Right.
Sideburns are for everybody.
Seeing Imperial officers without sideburns is kind of weird.
Yeah,
it's kind of strange. But yeah, I think we're gonna leave it at that. We're gonna jump into episode 2 in a few minutes, and we'll see you on the next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and tell us what your favorite part of this episode was, and let us know. We just started our membership too, so we're excited about that as well.
Yep. Join us back here on the couch. We appreciate you joining us, everybody. We got plenty of room. Saving your right seat right here. Catch us next time.
Later, taters.
Later, taters.